We return. 818 days. Any of this real? Animals dying. We have food. Flooding is real. Need to excavate more down here. This is all fossil. We want to carve this out eventually anyway. Hey, let it flow down this way. Sure. What else? What's broken? Space is broken, yes. We'll get back to space. Nothing real is overheated. Alright, let's slowly let people get back into it. So I was thinking about how to set up this air conditioning. They're currently working on this. This current project is trying to tame this volcano. No longer all natural gas down here. We have some amount of natural gas already. Batteries are full. So let's make an air conditioner. I was giving some thought to this, and this is what I have come up with. Let's box it in. Well, we'll box it in after I make it. Let's... I'm thinking... want two of these. The output is gonna look like this. No. The output will be up here. There, like that. So food is... food exists. Don't starve. You fool. Okay. So it'll come in. Do need to get the gas over this, so... I may as well do it like that. I have priority to get this online. Get this part done. I'm thinking... what's the temperature down here already? Cold. It'll come in... to here... remember that for later. Yeah, let them get on top of that. But once it comes out, I'm thinking it comes down. It goes to a gas pipe thermal sensor. No, a thermal sensor here and there. It'll be like that. This is what I'm thinking. This is fairly... This will end up being fairly what an air conditioner is. Then let's throw down some flooring. Guess I don't need a door on here. I'll just run the power line in this way. So the thought process here is... Oxygen comes in. Someone got stuck. Someone didn't get stuck. Someone ran out of things to do. There's no researching going on. There's no space. No building. Oh, there is building. Yeah, Ark, get back to work. He momentarily forgot what he was supposed to be doing. Keeps scalding. Is that what that said? No one's scalding, I guess, because no one got cooked. Okay, let me just keep mapping this out. And this one will just release into the base. Oh, these all should be insulated then. If these are coming from the air conditioner. In case they decided to be very studious and get right to work. Yeah, the air-conditioned stuff goes up here into the hot zone, well, by the stove. This area is still breathable. That's pretty much going to take the place of these two. The thought process behind how this works. Suffocating all the way up here. Suffocating in the polluted oxygen. I guess this is all chlorine. That makes sense. Going down here is hard to breathe. Operator? Ice. I'll take it. This is all breathable. It's stank air, but it's still breathable. Is it still working? Forever. Anyone who can dig, come excavate a bit. Eventually I might have to move this pipe further down. But for now, there's plenty of oil coming in. So oxygen comes in, goes into the air conditioner, and comes out of the air conditioner. If it is a certain temperature, if it's cold enough, it leaves. Otherwise, it does another loop. I suppose this should be... there. Yep, they're still working on this. This is coming along. Do want the vacuum here eventually. But I'd like for them to clean this first. Much ice. So new air conditioner there. I want to refit this for more jet suit docks. I made 8. There's 8 of them. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 jet suits. Let's build accordingly. Ooh, things got full here. These toilets are no longer functional. Suppose the easiest way to do that is just to kill the reservoir and then rebuild it? Or mark this one for emptying. Yeah. Very low on to-do list. Paul. Janitor Paul. I don't like that job. Let's do that. We'll do it this way. It should spill it on the floor, but... No, it didn't. Very well. Now reestablish the buffer. Alright, so... I guess jet suits can't fly through water. There's still atmosphere here, despite nothing bringing anything in. Okay, so... the easiest way to do this is just extend it further back. Yeah, this is now emptied out. Somehow. Because this side is space. Yeah, this side opens the space. That's why this is locked. So from the top... tear down these Atmos suit docks. In fact, this whole upper portion can go. Afternoon, Flop. How goes work? No work on Saturdays, huh? Awesome. Repair. That means something other than oxygen got in. Okay. Somehow hydrogen is getting into the oxygen line here. Let's follow that back, find where that's happening. Okay, this line here, so... I suppose the easiest way to filter it would just be up here near the top. Oxygen out. Everything else back into the world. And I need power to this. I had work this morning, just a few hours, one Saturday a month. Nine to 2, it's not terrible. And it makes people very happy. eventually dig that out. Okay, no more hydrogen going to the suits. You know, you can't breathe that. Well, just granted. All this will eventually be torn down, so. Protective insulating top. Drag this out, but it doesn't need to be this tall. I'll eventually drag the tube over as well. The red to the right can stay. This is just going to get longer. Or... yeah, it just gets longer. That's how I did the new airlock down here, right? There's a vent here that's not doing anything. Every other part of that got disconnected. There's hydrogen up here. It's confusing that hydrogen is falling. Hydrogen should be getting shoved upwards. Oh, they're starting to work on the new air conditioning unit. Oh, good. Operator. Operator that is immune to food poisoning. Final duplicant. Welcome aboard, Saturday. Get Saturday operating. Saturday gets their own schedule, it looks like. Or Saturday just hops, yeah. Saturday goes on with all the operators. Put on your operating hat. Prioritize you to operating. You're allowed to dig too, sure. No ranching, no farming. This is erupting in 11 days. Let's get this done. How can I siphon all of the... I gotta make the vacuum out of this. I have an idea. Move the ladder over ever so slightly. So these gold platings will conduct electricity very hard. Conduct heat very hard. As will the gold flooring I'm installing. The plan is that all the heat from the volcano will immediately rise, instead of lingering. And cause the water in here to turn to steam, which will power the steam turbine, thus creating geothermal power. This is going to need to be made out of steel, so it does not cook. That's right. I do my best to be nerd. Nerds get it all, right? So the plan for this is... I actually put the ladder too close. The ladder needs to go over one tile. I'm going to build gas pump right here. The water is turning to ice down here. It's fine. So I need to get all of this other atmosphere out of here in order for this to be full of steam and not damage the steam turbine. So I'm going to run this pump until there's a vacuum, then flip the switch, this door will shut, and this will turn off. There's the plan. You guys have 10 days to get this done before the volcano erupts. I'm going to take the steam, take the heat from the volcano, turn it into power, and then the magma is going to, I think, flow down this way, destroy the ladder, and that's fine. But when there's sufficient magma down here, then I'm going to drop oil onto it. When oil hits it, it should vaporize into, well, evaporate into sour gas, which I can then pump into here and let cool down. And sour gas, when cooled, should turn into a liquid that is petroleum. Currently, we're getting petroleum by taking crude oil and refining it. And we lose 50... This takes a person to operate. It uses electricity. And it's only 50% efficiency. It says only be produced, but we can do it another way. There has to be a better way, and provided that the magma doesn't melt through the tile and sink all the way to the bottom of the asteroid to join his friends, this should net us liquid petroleum. And if it does, then I'm going to put a pump in here and pump it away. If it doesn't, well, this was all for nothing. But I might get steam out of it. Then I run in here and quickly close off this somehow. Alright, this is sealed now, so let's create a vacuum. Heat won't transfer in a vacuum. I actually do want it to transfer. I would like to fill this part with... Ideally, this part would be full of hydrogen to transfer the heat. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to put a power wire to this, huh? I did. Well, I can just throw down one right here. And I do need to power this, actually. I changed my mind. Let's run it this way. There. 9 days, guys. 9 days before the world ends. And the volcano erupts. Yes, I'm putting the air conditioner on hold for a moment. Hydrogen is backing up. Hydrogen is coming. Hold on. I have extraneous tubing here from the old electrolyzer. Tear all this down. This is extra. This is extra. We'll eventually fix this pipe spaghetti we got going on here. Not fix, but make it look nicer. Ever so slightly. $160 in here. Quite saucy. Not oxygen's making its way in. Which tube is this? Or not hydrogen's making its way in. So I need to filter this. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, there's power right there. We'll have hydrogen make its way this way. And oxygen, or whatever else makes its way into the tube, spit it out right here. Before all that breaks, let's just do this right now. Alright, as soon as this is a vacuum. I didn't tell you to do this too? Come on, guys. Once these are all done, then we'll head back to space. So we're also, we're working on redoing the entrance to space. Hey, they got some of this done. Good on them. Alright, don't get distracted. Eyes on the prize. Eight days to go. So when the steam turbine runs, it'll send power back to the main line, which is great. And it'll send water back into here. So the steam that's being eaten will be resent back in here to reheat. Alright, at this point we want to lock this door. Meaning, cancel all that. No opening this door anymore. It's gonna get a little warm in here. Once this sucks everything out, I'm just gonna hit this switch and this door will shut. Alright, this needs to be hydrogen. No gas output. Oh, these didn't actually connect. Womp. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Oil levels are fine. Water levels are rising. Water's staying at a cool 70 degrees. Ark has run out of things to do? Oh, because Ark is not allowed to clean. Alright, Ark, you're now allowed to clean. There's always cleaning to do. Don't know what I'm gonna use this room for. This could be a party room. From now on, we have our 16 duplicates. The upper apartments are made. Four, 8, 12, 16. I have made room for 5 more. I don't need 5 more. There's now enough of us. We'll repurpose this into something else. Maybe storage. Storage space is getting full. Oxygen is present. Put some airflow in here. Get a refund on this insulated tile. How is the current cooling system going? Oxygen is entering the base at -50. Or hydrogen is entering the base at -50. And it's returning at 90. Alright, so it's losing its heat. Even if it's just keeping this cooler, it's working. Seven tons of plastic. I'll cut off plastic production when we get back to 10,000. They're not going to be able to cool this area. The stove is very hot. They could make a dent, eventually. Meanwhile, the auto pickers are doing their job. The auto sweeper is picking everything up from the bottom of the asteroid that we carved out and is sending it one by one down the line to be piled up right here forever. Eventually I'll get this area carved out and start siphoning up liquid a bit more. Maybe just make like 3 big storage tanks. One for water, one for... plastic is breaking. It is hot then down here for plastic. Alright, they're starting work on the air conditioner. Yeah, the air conditioner, oxygen comes in. Anything comes in, really. Anything comes in, it gets cooled down. It goes to the loop. If it is cold enough, it goes to go to the base. If not, it does another loop. figure that's more or less how regular air conditioners work. Doing good on food. Okay, so how can I most easily... Well, let's space this out. I want 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the tube needs to come in from there. Wait, what am I making this out of? Mafic rock? Yeah, sure, fine. It's up there in the space. So I'll break the fire pole here, so I can run the tube this way. Like that. They've got so little to do right now that they're doing level 5 tasks like this. This has been sealed off, so I can now unlock this. In fact, I can tear this door down. Tubing needs to change as well, so... tear all this down. Saturday is starving. Saturday was just very far from food. Saturday will be fine. Do one of these. Drag it all the way down, and then every 2 it'll go down. I did that wrong somehow. One part of this is done wrong. We'll find out which one. I also like the look of drywall, so... Tear down all this tubing. Be careful about what else I'm pulling up. I don't want to cut power to space. Destroyed. So yeah, there's currently no break to space at the moment. Vera, you did it. You were up there when that fell. All right. We'll temporarily give you an access hatch. Now tear that deck down. And you're free? You're free. Okay. Let them finish this before I put more tasks on the queue there. Cat egg. Tear down the storage bin. There, all that tubing is scheduled to go. Alright, air conditioner's coming along. Still 5 days to go. Vacuum has almost appeared. Micrograms remaining. Temporarily, we'll have to destroy the power wires. So you're not going to be on top of a power wire. So yeah, this can just become the heavy watt wire. Someone mind? Thank you. So I can get power back to space. Let's prioritize the way up. by re-establishing more people into space, we can get a lot more done when there's not just 3 of them out there working. Where are you going? Picking up some lead. Very well. Right, need the petroleum to also... I want the petroleum to evenly disperse. More so than the oxygen. Something else is overheated. Appears to have changed its mind? The auto sweeper, yeah. There's a 4th thing on here. Gas pump, battery, checkpoint. What auto sweeper has overheated? I have auto sweepers here? Did you overheat? You overheated. It's gotten spicy in here. Alright, let's tear you down and reestablish you stronger. It will get very spicy in the power plant. Saturday, once again starving. Saturday seems to be over dramatic sometimes. There we go. Petroleum is heading into... Petroleum's heading into the base at 50. I feel like I should set up another one of these enclosed kind of loops for cooling. And here's as good a place as any for it. $1,200. Goodness. Yeah, we can set it up all in the same thing, sure. I'll eventually make that, guys. 4 buildings broken. I guess 2 gas pumps. And I never connected you to this part? There we go. Oxygen was not being generated for like a day. See, going through the natural gas. How is the space coming? Still a mess. Working on it. They can now get up here. Yeah, that one in particular gets more than the others. This one fills up, and then the rest. This is the main wire right here. Hey, Barra, hope all is well with you as well. Things are going great here. Suppose we can put this on auto now that this is no longer the Atmos suit dock. Tear down this tubing and this tubing. Just not tall enough. Don't know what I'll do with it. I'll just leave this here as an old measure. Yeah, just seal it off and be done with that. Y'all making a mess down here. Oh well, as you do. We have work to do. Thought I told you to tear down. Free sand. Score. Sometimes it takes a while to get the suits into these places. Keep it on that plastic count. It's at 10 tons, I can turn off the petroleum machine. That is unreachable. That's correct. There. No longer unreachable. They can go around in the suit and make it from the other side. What you gonna get? Well, I guess that's the closest iron. It's probably where most of my metal is from at this point. That rock is overheating. Beautiful. We'll let them do their thing. This is staying nice and cool. Negative 100 degrees of hydrogen. Don't repair this. Just tear it down. Tomorrow. Well, tomorrow plus a day. Oh good, I can just shut this. The vent has done his job. Alright, you've almost pumped out all the liquid down here, minus oil. And dropped it into... up here. Good to see it. Alright, how's this looking? Oh. Miners can't get through the abyssalite, so we'll do it. Empty space. Once they tear that out, he'll be able to cut through some more. Hey, hey. Well, someone's out with the suit. No? Curious where all the suits went then. Yeah, unreachable because none of these have suits. Cancel these. Just throw that down. Block that off, and we'll send the pipe this way. There, and they'll get to it while we observe. Water's coming in nice and cool. Monsieur Volcano. Monsieur Hot. "74 seconds. Little by little, they're getting in here. It's lying to me now. We're up in 3.9 cycles. Okay, so it's now on. It's just not erupting. For 3 days. Okay. We'll be back. Why are there jet suits down here? Let's put jet suits in here. Alright, they're all full of petroleum. Just getting that oxygen in. I have 12 tons of algae. Let's use it. And start to refine that slime, too. I have a little bit of it. Ark is stuck. Alright guys, get the ladder going. Right now. Ark is running out of air. Yeah, free algae. Just as I mentioned, I had extra algae. It is break time. Good. Arc is free. Three cycles. 3 days. Guess I could bring some water in there, huh? So let it sit there. Although it is cold, it'll just turn to ice, which is fine. I have one dedicated line just for filling that. The second line is currently going just here. Third line's going all the way up. Fourth line's currently will be going to the air conditioner. Keep an eye on this. I don't want this to overpressure. Overpressurize, burst the walls, and all that. No one bringing suits up here yet? No. That's gonna take a little bit. Bring the suits up here, please and thank you. They're mostly already here. Pump all the bad stuff out of here so we can have just oxygen. Please, thank you. Auto sweeper is overheated again. No, it's the other one. Well, that makes sense. Don't repair it. Little by little. Good. Hey, geek, what are you allowed to do? Just cleaned. You're running around the entire base cleaning, and that is it. And you still have things to do. Curious how effective this is going to be. Alright, so. It is below. For example, gas is coming in here. And now tear this down. Coming in at 80. So when it drops below 50, make your way home. Right, these need to be hooked up to valves. Or shutoffs. Suppose I can just do it like this. Copper's fine. We have some copper. Rising pressure. Coming out tomorrow. No ice here, right? Nah. You guys are a mess when it comes to the exosuits. Somehow a lot of not oil ending up in here. Oh, because I'm not filtering it until it gets in here. I could redo this. I need to make the tanks a large spot for each kind of fluid here. There. Hisco's here. Erupts tomorrow. That hopefully is enough. Cut off this line, see if that's enough fluid. Or start the steam machine. Copper's in a container. Okay. No power wire. Of course, these take itty-bitty amounts of power. It's exciting. I've never had a volcano erupt before. Half a day. Then I can just simply take a liquid filter, put it here, goes that way, hiss drops. Not made out of steel. The vent takes a surprising amount of material. Everything else goes on the way. I suppose finishing the floor so you're not filtering it right back into the bottom is something. And I guess I can have layers of reservoirs there as well. Oil seems to be done in this area. I'll have to reposition the pump. Eventually. First, we see how this works out. "70 seconds. Spicy tofu, yes. Spicy tofu to celebrate the eruption of the volcano. 40 seconds. ½ minute. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magma is coming out at 3,000 degrees. Shows thermally reactive insulation on the inside. Ashley probably would have wanted some plating up here too to get the heat to conduct northbound. Now that I think about it, the heat's going to be only where the magma is, not necessarily up here, but it could erupt enough to warm this up, to turn it to steam. Yeah. We want temp shift plating to get the heat to rise. Alright, it's idle. 15 days. Okay. Hot magma. Let's drop some oil in. Let's see what happens to this oil when I drop it onto hot magma. Well, next to hot magma. What happened was the magma cooled down into rock. Alright, sour gas. Sour gas exists. It's a byproduct of heated petroleum. Heated petroleum, I just need to get it in here, let it cool down, and it should be liquid petroleum. As it smacks into this super hot igneous rock. Sour gas is like purple. Ready. He is overheating. Despite being made out of steel, he's still overheating, like as predicted by the audience. Yeah, because it is 700 degrees. Overheat of 527. I have to have some powerful cooling techniques here. Up here is not cooling. I'm gonna punch the hole now. So when does sour gas turn back into liquid? So it turns the sour gas at 1000. So you think it would, under 1000, it would turn back? So this here should fill up with sour gas and eventually turn into petroleum. Disable auto repair. That's fine. We'll work on you later. We'll leave you dead. And somehow this sensor doesn't have an overheat. That's cool. And you didn't overheat either. Nor did the rock. Next task. Conduct heat. Some heat will escape. This round of heat will escape. That's fine, I can work with this. I never actually told you what to do. I want piss in here. Is it not working? Mendak. Or is there some sort of button you're supposed to press first? I just always click on it. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. I've never seen that happen before. And this will be the water pool. Quite warm in here. Right, turn off the oil. Right, We did our experiment. We got sour gas. Some did end up in here. Sour gas will then turn to methane. The methane at 258. Which you can reheat into natural gas. So I could turn oil into natural gas? Hold on. Show me petroleum. Petroleum into sour. But sour into methane. Interesting. Very peculiar. Oh, I did build over the fire pole, huh? Let's fix that. Don't do that. A piece at a time. Power's out. Power's out. I have 24 tons of coal. It's not here. Natural gas is running low. Petroleum running low. I have added a lot of things lately, but where is all of our coal? Our hatches are dying. That's the problem. Because they're not being fed? Higher priority. Feeding the beavers. Still 2 dogs left. But then where is all this coal? Scattered throughout. Water levels rising quite a bit now. A little bit of germs. Oh, operators, you have a job to do. Oh, hey, this got done. Let's seal you back in. I know Joe may be stuck there. Has a lot coming down on his head. It's fine, he's wearing a suit. Oxygen's still okay. I have a few operators. They work hard. Hey, this got made. I managed to freeze the petroleum? What? All the petroleum at -70. For this pipe to break, that had to be really cold. Right. This needs to then be hooked up to a water shut off. The addition of the third aqua tuner was unnecessary. Actually. In fact, if I make something like this, I may be able to even cut off. Now that power is no longer abundant, let's turn off these air conditioners. Wait, that wasn't the one I wanted to... Was it? No, it's these. Oh, whoops. Let's fix that real quick. So it's gonna come in, it's gonna come back. Go this way, yes. So that'll turn off these for now, until power's back on. The lung should stay operational. That's important. Nothing down here is turned on. So that's on the back burner. Now we'll just turn you off. Yeah, the skimming part of this can temporarily turn off while we get power back online. None of these should be drawing power. Whoa. How'd you break? Guess you overheated? Oh wait, no. You require oxygen. You were getting more than just oxygen. Well, in that case, I have enough oxalite for now. Disable auto repair. Just leave it as is. See, they all have a job to do. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're all in this together. These are unreachable because there's not enough oxygen to reach. You reach down here with a suit. Well, continuing to work on these projects doesn't toss power. Eventually, I want another liquid filter here. I can filter out actual water. Send these back up. Hello, Designer. How are you today? Power's out, but it's fine. We have 24 tons of coal somewhere. Eventually, people will bring the coal in here. Natural gas almost online. We have three running fairly regularly. Out of petroleum because we're out of power for the refineries. Tiny like my stream. It's fine. A little bit of power is coming in. And we'll expand upon this across the entirety of the asteroid eventually. We now finally have space back at our disposal. So at least we have that going for us, which is nice. We have 3 jet suits somewhere. Empty. Someone's out here? Maybe? Oh, no? Oh well, we'll find out. Eventually. Wait, you did it? You're done? Everything has been swept? Everything has been swept. Beautiful. Into this game? Oh, beautiful. I'm super glad to hear that. Can tear these down. This is a fun game, and I'm super glad that you're into it. Been 844 days of the best run I've had of this. That should be enough to chew through all that. So we can keep moving down. Fact. Just go ahead and slide you down now. Oh no! Another game got your attention? I hope. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. This is almost done. I could disable this. Ah. Alright. The lung is online. We have air. For a moment, we had air. It's because none of these have air, and that's the problem. Could set up a second. And right here would be a decent spot for it. Yeah, let's do that. I'll set up a dedicated oxygen line. Right here. What about the power outage? It's fine. Ah, free wart seed. We'll have the cats plant that somewhere. Yep, they'll bring it down here eventually. So let's grab a diffuser, slap it down there. Grab pump. Yes, this is very cold world. Actually, this is more like kinda cold world at this point. The power grid is very warm, as are the stoves. And so we've reached the point of cold world where we are now fighting the heat to stay alive. Hydrogen is leaving at 100 plus degrees. It's going in at 40. So this hydrogen is cutting a tiny swath through the heat zone. Water is rising, food's abundant. Power, not so much. Alright, so you're going to take... You're going to filter out just oxygen, stick it this way. Pump everything else out here. We now have enough plastic I can turn this off. For now. There. Let's do this now. No. Let's do this now. We need more air for these suits so we can actually get people back into the basement. Like yesterday, everybody. Good. Starvation is the best place to be. We need 2 more hatch from the drowning pool. Still plenty of dogs. Never feed the dogs. Wrangle them. Stick them back in here. Eventually they will die and feed us all. Right, not enough oxygen to get down there at all. I could disable this just temporarily. Let anyone in. Just hold your breath, guys. Steel. Hold on. At some point, I made a gas filter out of steel. Unintentional. Alright, which one got made out of steel? What does steel look like? Steel looks shiny? Steel. Yeah, you're made out of steel. You do not need to be made out of When it's time to go back to space, I will reclaim this steel. For now, let's get air back online. How much longer till the stove turn back on? 8 days. We might have power in 8 days. We'll see. We'll let people wander around here without their suits until there's oxygen. And when there's power, there'll be oxygen. What else could I turn off? Could turn off the petroleum coolers. That's all unnecessary. That was from an attempt that did not work. Now that I'm no longer using these to melt the glaciers, I should rewire the petroleum aquatuner. Could rewire this to only need 1. That's what I need to do. These draw a lot of power. Let's do that. So this would come down, go into the aquatuner. Leave the aquatuner. Oh, you're already getting to work on it. Well, which case, hold on. Let me finish drawing this first. Please and thank you. Now put it there, then. Facing the other way. I'll put it there, sure, why not? We'll free this cat while we're at it. You'll leave here. This will all be insulated so that the heat doesn't escape this time. It means I may have to make you out of steel. We'll see. And it leaves here, and then it either leaves or it goes along a loop. That's what I'm trying to think of. Then you'll pick a thermosensor connected to a shutoff, which actually needs to be going down because this is the exit. If it's a certain degree, then you get to continue on your way. And that actually works out right along the same line. If not, then you go... If it's not cold enough, you'll buffer, yada yada yada. And then go back in. Look at these guys, they working hard. With this hooked up, should be able to disable the closest power wire. I guess you are. Alright. It's not pretty to use that for just 10 watts, but whatever. We have the metal, we have access to space, we have all the metal. This will allow me to turn these off. Well, let's do that. Post haste. Stop drawing power. Do we have oxygen? A little bit. When we get at least 3 or 4 suits online, I'll re-establish the checkpoint. This was the original oil refinery room. I guess I can tear all this down, make it a cleaner way to get through. At least this wall. Look at them, getting to work on level 5 tasks. What a crew. For now... just let it keep cycling. I don't know how well the game would be able to run if we tried to go any faster than this. Okay, they got down here and tore that off. Good. Let's see. Okay, this part got done. Let's chew up the next part. Free fertilizer. This is all abyssalite, so let's chew through this. Eventually get to that, you guys. How is space looking? All these have suits except for you two. Very low on the priority list. Which is fine because we are, in fact, out of power still. Oh, power's back. Momentarily. Yeah, able to run the refineries. Doing well. Let's let all these to refill. It's not so hot in the factory that they're scalding just yet. How much longer chill the stove? 6 days. It's fine. Okay, water. This will hold actual water. I love the idea of liquid steel. I will eventually create these reservoirs as well. We'll get to it. Eventually turn this into oil again. And unflood the tube. Right, up to 5. Oh, the lung is running, so that's good. 4 tiles for a full clear. Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to jump 4 tiles. We're using this as scaffolding as well. I think we did that over here with the 4 tiles. They'll be able to chew at least 2 directions in each side. This didn't get torn down. Come on. There we go. Get that refund. Irrigation, yeah. So, low on piss. I have like 300 hours on this. Of that, 56 of them is from this. This one game that I drunkenly started on my birthday. Over a month ago now. No, exactly a month ago, actually. Alright, power is back online. Good. The Aqua Tuners were chewing through a lot of it. Should be enough liquid here to cool this down. If not, I mean, there. Just do this and let all the liquid flow out. They're working on it. It'll get done. Give him headspace. Oh, cancel that. Look too much. Air these extra pipes out. So now petroleum is coming back in at... Petroleum is leaving at 80. Coming in at 80. Okay. Currently, no temperature change from the petroleum. And that's fine. Petroleum line that is attempting to cool down the stove here. Back when this was over here. Water's still coming in, so it's good. It's heading into the stove in the 60s and leaving at 75, so it is taking some heat out of the stove. And bringing it down to the cool zone. Oh, that's neat that you recall that. We could even ask it to drag more heat out of here. Yeah, drag way more heat out of the stove. Just leave here very spicy. Alright, there's enough there. Let's turn back on the Atmos suit, Doc. That's why I put the wheels above. Above the Atmos suit line, so that everyone can run on the wheel if need be. Now, I could set this up to evenly distribute, but then instead of having 6 full suits, I'd end up having, like, every suit with only, like, 6 seconds of air. That's not fun for the people in the suits. Alright. Things are back under control. We have people, we have food, we have lack of stress. We have the air conditioner online. Could ask to be a little bit colder. Eh, 50 was working. 50 was running. This will also probably require... Who got stuck? Donphan. Donphan, no. Cut your way out. Quickly, build this ladder before it choose your escape route. Donphan, go! Donphan, run! Alright, you made it. Woo! And we have yet to lose a duplicant. But that's exciting too. We're working our way on excavating the entire asteroid. Right, I wanted to reclaim that steel. What was made of steel improperly. Alright, I'm not on the power line, actually. Oh, that still works. No, wait, that doesn't work. That's tear down everything. Reclaim this metal we're no longer using. And... Right, this is one of the original setups, because we're still using small wire. And my original power line set up here with 2600 on my basic wire. It had almost 4,000 at one point. I guess now that you're no longer eating, we're no longer feeding you, I don't need these miners here. You're not gonna poop up lead anymore. Or, regolith. Right, one of these. You there. Tear you down. Gas filter. Filtering oxygen. Now remake you quickly, or oxygen stops coming through. Thank you. Very kind of you. Alright, good. Free gold. This dog just puked on top of the generator. Where'd he go? Someone get that dog. That's gonna be good eating. A lot of fluid. Alright, because there's no oil coming in. It's just dumping everything that isn't oil out. There's no oil here. This one still has oil. This one, not so much. This one needs to be repositioned deeper. You're not gonna need the sensor. You're gonna just always be able to run. You're deep enough. Oh, you're taking the main line. Right, because of this. Alright, there we go. They'll get to that eventually. See? Already on it. What a group of people. That jump from 12 to 16 people has really made a difference on our productivity. Alright, space. Space, space. Right, space. Let's head back to space. Yeah, that's space water. Let's get that cleaned up. Someone's up here in space. Who's up here? One suit is checked out. Oh, there goes Saya. Time for rockets. Well, not at the moment. Need to somehow pop my way in here and... You did overheat eventually by me ignoring you long enough. Let's get the crew out here. Start cleaning. Well, I lied. Not the stuff touching this. I want this to stay hot, so we can make more steam. Oh, we don't need two. They can fit through one tile gaps. Disable auto repair and tear that down. Right. I eventually did do the thing I was going to do and take a picture of my automation here to... Where did I put that picture? I took a picture of the automation from the chart, from the tapes. Where on my cluttered desktop did that wind up? That's Brave New World stuff. That's stuff for my game I'm making. I guess we could do it live again. Well, first things we need is 2 scanners. 1, 2. We need the gantry on the other side as well. Gantry to not break needs to be about there. I do have aqua tuners up here running. I have some form of coolant happening in space. Let's let that in. It's just Saturday. Saturday's slow. Eventually make it to the food. Trying to cool space. We'll see how that works out. Now, the gantry. Yeah, right there. Gantry is magical. Gantry just hangs out in space. Steam escaping. It's fine. It is overheating this. Got very warm up here. Steam be hot. They'll get to it. Alright, so it's now coming back at 103 and leaving at 50. Job is to stop the robo miners from melting. Okay, I'm now going to need some wall backing on these guys. Yeah, you're cooling down. See, if something breaks, you don't have to spend that money to... You don't have to spend that stuff to fix it. You just make it again. Tear it down and make it again. Suppose I won't even need to do this, because soon as I... Yeah, as soon as I open this, these will then... Right, I wanted to move this stuff too, since every time this takes off, these are going to get hurt. For heating already. Need tougher stuff than steel. You're just made out of copper. You can be repaired. Are you full? Pretty much, yeah. You're ready to go to space, actually, as soon as I get the wiring set back up. Where did I put that? Goodness. Ah, there it is. In the folder for oxygen not included. Of course. Who would have thought? Alright, so I have the wiring set up here. So going northbound was an ore. So these are... One is going to be going rocket stuff. One goes right to a scanner. So one's going to be looking for... Well, you look for meteor showers. You need a knot. If not a meteor shower, then open. So that's what this is saying. So it's gonna say meteor shower, hey, if not a meteor shower, open. This will say or. So this one, if either of these conditions are true, pop that open. This is also going to be an or. And it's gonna say if the rocket is taking off, free acorn. Everyone doing okay here? Hey, water's done. We can just cancel those, sure. And I never even hooked you up. Go ahead and do that so this can start flowing again. And then tear down this piping. Right, today. This erupts now. I'll take a break from space. This sour gas is still at negative degrees, and it's not... It's 1,000 to get it to... Oh. Alright, 750 to get it to... linoleum instead. So you'd have to heat this up between 750 and 1,000 to get that to work, actually. So that's going to take a more complex setup. Like using temperature sensors. Can these things even overheat? Do I even have any of these still set up? I think I do in the Blossom Farm. No, I tore that down. Because we were no longer worrying about trying to heat things up. We're trying to cool things back down. But if I set it up so that by the time this finally cools, because it does get down to 300, by the time it cools to 800 degrees, then I can pop a door open and let the, well, I guess igneous rock in. Hey, a Chivo. After all this time. Tune-ups. Here we go. $70. $60. $20. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. This is a renewable source of igneous rock. At least it's that. Could be creating liquid gold in here. Yes, it's melting the gold off of the wall. But this might survive up here. Alright, this is reaching 500. The heat is rising. It is conducting this time. The heat is getting very hot. We have melted gold. Sour gas. How are you conducting? Terrible. Terrible conductivity. Okay, it's starting to steam. It's gotta be very hot steam. Alright, 700 degrees. It almost ran. Still not hot enough. Since I can't use it for what I was trying to use it to begin with, I'll tear you down eventually. All of this. Alright, let's tear out this wall again. Next plant. Oh, steam is in here. It's just not hot enough. So I'm thinking I just throw down some insulating tile here. Let the heat stay here. Maybe that'll pop up better. Especially if I were to pump in a better conducting gas. Like, show me hydrogen. Hydrogen is a solid. My gosh. 0.093. Yeah, much better than gas. Tell me about oxygen. Terrible. You're gonna melt again, so I'd rather you not. speed up. Insufficient oxygen. Ah, because the power ran low. What is that? A very weird color of polluted water. I can turn the carbon skimmers back on. Would force any heat to not fall. "15 more days." Could pump hydrogen into here. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Look at these wizards. Look at that. They built it through the wall. They had no reason to do that. Just put those back. Eventually put those back. It's getting confused. There is extra piping here. Real quick, tear that down. Thank you. Real quick, put it back up. What is this? Don't mop the ceiling. Come on, guys. There. So first, it'll kick out all of the First, it'll kick out all the piss. I did this one wrong. It happens. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. So, water in here. Before it gets serious, let's empty this out again. Let it try again. The water in here, then piss in here, and then only oil should remain. Which means I can disable, I can turn off means I could stop these, just send them straight up. Until salt water gets in here, but there is brine in here. Hey, they eventually made this. Cool. You are somehow pumping without a floor. Do liquid pumps not actually need a floor? Fascinating. It just works. Look at him go. So I would need another bucket for salt and salt water. Or salt water and brine. Fluids are having fun. Melted the gold right off the wall. Beautiful. Oh no, it worked. Never mind. Changed my mind. Just put it back. We're good. We're good. Okay, so one more bucket for salt. And brine, which is a hefty amount, so... do one of these. That should be enough to be able to actually make this whole thing. At this point, I would just go, I would filter out the oil, send that north, and have everything else, yeah, fall into the bucket. So this goes there, filter there. You go this way, you go that way. By all extraneous fluid from the bottom of the asteroid will now be filtered on its way up into appropriate locations. There. Through tube spaghetti. Perfect. Free water. Any skills to give out? Yes, a few of them. Alright, become better at engineering. Congratulations. 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 Looking good. Congratulations. Look at the skill points on some of these people. It's beautiful. They do good work. This does not work the way I expected it to. These two needed to be at the exit. Let's tear these down. Well, actually, no. I'm okay with most of this. It is this part that needs to go. They'll get to it. Whoa, look at Ark's eyes. Whoa. Zooming. Oxygen's fine. Oxygen's fine. A little bit light in some places, but it's fine. Right, there's no way to not overheat. Once you start overheating in space, you're done for. Who's stuck? Ark. Ark, how'd you do this? Ark, dig your way out. As a skill required dig, Ark does not know how to do that. Right, you're on building for shipping stuff. No. You prioritize on cleaning then. They're on their way. Ark is running out of oxygen. Red alert. Ark, please. Hang in there. You know what? Forget building this layer. Just cut these, and he can escape. Good. Ark, go. Run. Don't cheer. Just go. He took off his suit. Do what you gotta do. Oh, you put it back on. Okay. Whew. A lot of close calls on these guys. And the farms are 4 and 5. Catch them all, put them where they gotta go. You know what you're doing. What is this? Just hanging out. A whole bunch of gold just sitting on the floor. Right, because this was all temp shift plating from my attempt to make an ice machine here that actually cooled. But then the ice machine started getting so hot, people got scalded walking in here. And it's only 113 degrees. It used to be like 140 in here, so something's going right with our temperature modulation. Alright, tube spaghetti is in work here. Didn't cook this part up. Wait, what? And this is going to be oil. And tear down this pipe. There. Wait, why is it not going through yet? Up, in here, out this way, jump over. Why are you not going in? Oh, because this is backwards. One moment. Like that. Thank you. White's in, green is out. There. So first water, then piss. Everything else gets dumped in here. Everything else will simply mean salt and brine. Salt water and brine. How is the excavation going? Well. Alright, next. Coming along nicely. Oxygen's keeping this growing. Being up here in the cold zones, keeping this growing. And this is for the beavers. We don't eat meal lice. We got berries. Stuffed berries. 6 in here, 6 in there, good. How many dogs do we have? 3 dogs. Someone catch this dog. Dog is in the party room. Get the dog. Hey, hey. Alright. We started on this project. About time we get to it. Get back to it. Unreachable build. That one spot of sand. There. Get to work. I'm going to take this time to get back to this. Now, where were we? Down to -2. -40. Let's not run these. Where were we? So, if the sends a green signal when the rocket launch is complete. So, green signal when it's about to launch. So, I need to be red when it gets here. So the gantry, I need another ore. This ore is going to go to the gantry. Avoid this. I've changed my mind. I actually need this to go is like this, to a knot. Okay, so if this guy detects that the rocket is coming home, or if this is getting ready to launch, these will both be green. If either one of these is true, flip it off, and this will retract. This way the gantry does not get destroyed on takeoff or return. When did you guys find time to come up here and build these? Well, anyway. Now, if you see a meteor shower, open the door. If the rocket is leaving, it sends a green when the signal is good. So green is open. That's fine. Yeah. And if the rocket's coming, if the rocket's coming, or if the rocket's leaving, open the doors. Or if a meteor shower is not coming, open the doors. and then this circuitry will be done, and we can then man the rocket again. We have many places to go. Free muck root. Never expires. It's just there. 26,000 backup calories. Now, what is the overheat temperature of this guy? Might be okay now. I'll wait till the rocket comes back. It got very chilly from running these. They'll get up here and make these eventually. In the meantime, there's no dirt going into these. Farmer is busy, I guess. Okay, this needs to be turned back on. This guy was doing was, if you see oxygen, turn off. If you don't see oxygen, pipe that junk down here. Just get rid of this over here so someone else can deal with it. Keep the where we live breathable. Except our one little red room here of hydrogen. Water is looking good. I'm going to need to set up a hydro sensor right here. Be careful of where I place this because of petroleum cooling loop here. There, I can do that. Send the water this way. This is how I'll buffer it. Yeah, let's get water under control. This will buffer quite a bit of water. And I should start siphoning out this natural gas, just kind of floating in the atmosphere here. There's a good chunk of it. It's seeping up into here. Could just do it right here. I have a power hookup. Tear down these walls. Go down a basic pump. If it is Height blocked. Oh, because this is... Of course, all this time I put this together backwards. All because sometimes I flip it. What metal was that? Copper. Well, that explains why no oxygen was getting to the Atmos suits, even when the lung was in place. There we go. Disable these for now, then. Now that the lung can run it himself. Yeah, here's a pretty good spot just to grab it out of the air. And say, if it's natural gas, send it to the tanks. If not, just get rid of it right here. I can turn that excess natural gas into power. Yeah, just right there. Join the line. And they'll get to that eventually. Eight days. Okay, the new pumps are online. Nice. Currently just oil. Which means I can turn off these, and I'll only need one pump. Okay. This is just abyssalite that you can slide on down. And then carve out this abyssalite block. Large vein of abyssalite there. Wonder if there's anything we can do with abyssalite. Tell me about you. Tell me about yourself. I can turn you into liquid tungsten. You are a almost renewable source of refined metal? I guess I'd have to drop you into magma. I just drop you into the middle of the planet. Wonder if anyone ever actually does that. Sounds like a lot of work. But if all that magma is only coming from the volcanoes down here, I could block off the volcano and tame it and make it mine. Alright, and wiring is still being done. Alright, let's get back to working on this. So you're not hooked up. The light does go right through you. This isn't hooked up to anything, because every time I put something here, it very quickly overheated. Because there's hot stuff here already. Free copper. I could just put it here. Let's put the large boy right here and run the main power line to it. I can just run this over there. And that should do fine. I can run quite a few doors off conductive wire. Quite a few doors. Suppose just plugging you in would be enough to chew through all of this. How have you not overheated? I guess vacuum. Vacuum is why. $50 kilograms of steam, waiting to burst out and destroy someone when I unlock this. Nah, we're just gonna leave this be. Ah, way to go, Bera. Working hard. Now that everything's on the left side, things should not be destroyed the moment that the rocket leaves. Maybe this wire will be. It's rude. If this is going to destroy any wire that comes through, but one wire is required, that's mean. Hey, they fixed this. Good. I just actually would like some irrigation for my base, including food. Finish the pipe. Please and thank you. This is below 1,000. Then let water in. Natural gas. Really, the easiest way to do this, throw an automation to a switch. Just let me do it. That's the easiest way to do anything that you're going to be having dupes toggle here and there. Whoops. That did not mean to be going through this. What are you doing? Ah, you were part of the lung. The lung's not at full capacity because of this. Part of the base is not getting oxygenated. Let's fix this. Let's take down this vent. We'll get you into the base. You take there. It's gonna be warmer air, but it's air. Yeah, why is this blocking off? Why is this no longer running? No longer running because this is flooded somehow. Oh, ice. Replace these with mesh. And right, this isn't running at all because I tore down some of the piping to refit it. Tear these down as well. I want that to be here and here. It's fine. Got a lot to pump out of there, buddy. Keep them batteries full. Alright. More than paying for yourself. And they're making these chips. They're not applying them, but they're making them. Okay, these are tuned up. Oh, good. We wish I had more control over the tune-ups, but I don't. Okay, here we go. If it is below 50, then allow it through this way. And then connect the wire. And the power. That should be... This should be better? More correct? Suppose this only works if I put a valve here to reduce how much is coming in. It's backtracking. I don't know how, but it tried to go backwards. Large power transformer. What? Wait, what? You overheat? It's a little hot. Yeah, it is a little hot in the lung. That's fine. We'll remake you. Well, we'll try tungsten. Haven't made tungsten anything, so why not? First, let this thing run. Anyone working on this? Yeah, Saturday. Now that there's less air coming in, should be more effective. There, now that I'm throttling how much is coming in, I'm now getting air out chillier. And if not, it has space to get back in for another loop. I feel like this is more like how air conditioners actually work. It keeps letting it get cold until it's allowed to leave at a certain temperature. That's my non-HVAC knowledge of how that could possibly work. I have no idea, actually. But if so, it's pretty cool. If not, still pretty cool. This is surprisingly shallow water here. Just looks like it's full. You have a lot of natural gas to siphon out of the air. It's fine. You have work to do. 3 seeds and next project. And I'll leave that be for now. Oh, over here got done. Nice. I'd like to see this done next. Oh, howdy, Odom. Don't worry, Odom is still alive. Everyone's still alive. We've yet to have a death. The strip mining. We're working on layer 2 now. We cut a swath through the entire asteroid and managed to put every single piece of it on the conveyor, and it's now sitting here at the bottom of the tube. 326.53 blossom seeds. Not all of it made it. 25 tons of diamond, 11.5 more tons of diamond. The tooltip is not going to be helpful here. There's a lot here. Many tons of stuff sitting in that one spot. Flash. And we're working our way down the next layer. Yep, all of that in one stack. If I wanted to use more metal, I could actually use it and just ship it all up again to the base. But I figure if they need something, they can slide down the fire pole. They can just slide down the fire pole, grab it, and eventually they'll be able to tube back up. We are slowly siphoning everything out of it. Usually our builders... Oh, we've also gone up to 16 duplicates. The last 4 were all operators to take the load off of Odom. Because it was Odom for such a long time, and then Odom and Saya. And now Odom, Saya, and dead giveaway, Tan Travaldo. You managed to go without a name. Where are you? You have a generic name? That won't do. Who was here earlier? Diz. Diz was here earlier. Alright. Odom is top operator. How strong has Odom gotten? Let's see. One of our original duplicates. 866 cycles old. Our ugly crying narcoleptic, who is up to 26 machinery, 22 athletics, and 12 strength. These days, Odom enjoys operating, building if necessary. Yeah, no more building. That was just for when we were putting up the... Yeah, that was just for when we were building the rails. And cleaning if there's no operating to do. Now that the power plant, we have our backup farms online. Food is increasing. Backup farms are online. The kitchen now has a gas range, making spicy tofu and stuffed berries when available, when peppermint allows. Water is rising. This is falling, but that's fine. Need a couple more critters. The hatch farms are back online and dogs are still there. The new power plant is online. Coal, natural gas, petroleum, natural gas. The new oxygen machine is online. This thing's broken. Someone fix this, please. Guys, stop running on the wheel. Guys, please. Why are you broken? Did it I'm assuming you overheated. And each one of these is technically called a power plant because it lets the power control station be used to give them a tune-up, which lets them 50% more power output. So it lets us stretch our natural gas and coal farther, and petroleum. Someone? Anyone? Thank you, Joe. Alright, alright, it's overheating. That's the problem. Alright, quickly tear it down. It is pretty hot over here by the lung machine. Smart battery. Let's make it out of tungsten. The backup battery for the oxygen machine is what this is. Will I run out of room? I doubt it. I do not have plans to make, unless I put a whole nother, like, livable area over here or something. Oh, and I've attempted to tame a volcano. It didn't work. This would require more sorcery. But we'll find out in 2 days if the little changes I made worked. We plopped a steam engine on a steam turbine on top. So hopefully it erupts, the magma then gets conducted up through here into the water, turns it to steam, runs the turbine, which creates pretty good power. Surprisingly low amount for how much work you have to put into getting this running. Alright, and we were trying to get space back online. I will figure this volcano out, but logistics are... I'm coming up empty on it right now. Hey, somebody want to just take down this ladder so I can keep planning out this part? Thanks, Donovan. Real pal. Emergency hatch over here. Right up along the side of this. This way if they get stuck. The late game stuff, self-sustaining, yeah, I want to assume, I'm not quite sure what the late game stuff is. Like, space is the next frontier. I've now looked at all of space. There's a temporal tear. This looks to be the end game right here, making a rocket large enough to get to the temporal tear. Apparently we were supposed to land on another planet. So we were supposed to land here, and this tear threw us into the asteroid instead. So now we're going to use the asteroid to get back to the tear so we can get home. Neutronium are detectable. No one's... Well, I don't know. 3 of us were sent here, so 3 of us made it. It's just we got sent here instead. So this is here. You there. Or rather, 1 over. There. So I guess the goal, I would imagine the goal is actually to become sustainable while we do what it takes to get all the way out there. I'm trying to find a nice, easy way to get solar panels going, but... Oh, kitten. Doesn't seem to be that simple. Every day we get free power. I'd like to eventually move over towards pure solar. We have the entire top of the asteroid we can use. Which is only this, actually. Not as wide as you think. Pneumatic door. When is there a door overheating? Where is it? What door is overheating? Alright, yes. Oh wait, this door. Huh. It's gotten hot enough in here, in the power plant, for the door to overheat. Door made of iron. Let's make a door out of steel. Yeah. I could use some cooling here in the power plant. Oh no, I hope everything's okay. But I trust you'll enjoy yourself when you finally boot it up. I need to borrow some hydrogen. Alright, that's easy enough. Take a valve, put it there. Bring you this way. I'm gonna put some heating into the power plant. The plan was just to let one area of the asteroid get hot, but it's getting hot enough to cook everything else around here. Alright, so then... send this hydrogen through a few air conditioners. It's gonna take quite a bit to cool this down. And then insulate it here, where we'll just let it passively eat away at this heat. And then do it again. That's not great. I do not want you guys on this load. Well, what's on this load? Just that. How much are you? 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 8, 12, 16. Actually, you could... One wire could handle all these. Yeah, let's do it. Next task. Make the loop. Oh, they already did this part. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll siphon off all of it for now. And if I need to make some of it radiant, I will. If it's not coming back super hot. Cooling down here will help because this didn't get 160 degrees from the carbon skimmer. This is transferring through the mesh, the metal mesh tile. Oh hey, this is now online. So. Well, it's not online, but it's here. And this actually only works, I learned, if I do it this way. And if it's below... It's below 0. Petroleum, where do you freeze? Freeze at -70. We'll start with 0. I need a valve here. The ladder's in the way. One moment. Put the valve here. This way I control how much comes out. These will be the final tasks of the not the evening, the right now. I'll take a quick few-minute break to feed my animals, because they are I don't know if you can hear the cats in the background, but they are starting to fuss. Possibly feed myself. It is almost 7 o'clock at night. And then be back with more. I have all night. Okay, so I wanted to allow in 1,000 grams per second. Someone come push that button. Well, at first I'll have to allow whatever. just so this will work. Already a pipe there. Hold on. You're gonna send some of it back. Nah. I can fix that by just cutting this, actually. There. And now it's gonna, if it's below 0, let it through. It'll be easier for it to get to 0 because I'm only allowing 10 kilograms in at a time. $2,000 should be able to handle it as well. Low 30 is more reasonable. Maybe this will work? Maybe not. I'll think on it. Let's turn this off for now. It's made. You're pumping, you're pumping. Actually, not a way to get home anymore. There, now you are. After all this time, this area is sticking around 130. The heat is not getting into the main base, so that's what's important. Volcano someday. Looks like I missed an eruption and nothing happened. I melted more gold. What happened? A mystery. How is space coming? Maybe someday we'll make it back to space. Ah, free mushrooms. Hey, wiring's hooked up. I lied. Wiring is not hooked up. It's on the to-do list. They have to find some of our 95 tons of lead. These got destroyed. A meteor shower. Meteors made it in this, like that. That should be more than enough for the meteor to get through, or for that to get through. Well, he's got work to do. It set up another chunk on the other side of the lobby. Eventually pull all of it in. So I come up with a new way to do this. Like a sifting machine of sorts. And this part could also extend this way. We have enough steam to launch. More regolith than anyone could ever use. This was here for removing stuff out of the rocket, but they made the rocket weight really uneven. With what the kind of stuff you have access to. Okay. Good chunk. Let's take a few minute break and then we'll be back with more. Soon. Well, not this, but something else. Thanks for watching. Hopefully see you soon.